All right, so okay, so this took me a minute to figure this out. I had to restart my computer and everything. It's crazy. But hello, my name is Haven, and I'm playing an old game. At least it's a demo, anyways. I don't have the full game, and it's probably a good thing that I haven't bought it because it was just hard to just get up and going. But I'm playing a game called Buzzing Cars. Now, if you have ever heard of a game called Speedy Egbert or anything related to that, essentially this is kind of a spin-off of that, but it's kind of like a racing game, I suppose, but I don't know. I never really did get into it because I could only play the demo. So I'm just going to show you this demo and, I'll kind of give you guys an idea of what this game is kind of about. Um, Essentially, you could be a taxi cab, but also I guess you could do races as well. I'm not too sure exactly, but I'll just show you. This is something I used to play as a kid, and while it was only the demo, I kind of had fun with it a little bit. My imagination kind of ran wild and whatnot. But this is just one of those things I just figured I would show you guys that it was something I played when I was younger. So let's jump right into this. So obviously, I could only select this car because this is the only car that's available in the demo. So we'll do this one. So we got to pick these guys up. And see, there's little Egbert right there. I don't know who these two are, but they must have their own games. But essentially, we got to pick them up and take them to their respected areas. So I figured I'll show you guys that. I remember playing this a lot. This was pretty fun. Even though it was just a demo, it was still enjoyable. I wish I would have been able to play the full game at the time, but we were broke like everybody else, so I could only do so much. Oh my god. Did not mean for that to happen. The car really is like, I don't know, how would you describe it? It's like very slippery because you just all over the place, all over the road essentially. Okay, so this is not your way. Let's back up a little bit. I don't know, I feel like this could have been something I would have enjoyed playing a lot if I would have had the full version. And I wish that they, this is probably one of those things, one of those games where, like they've genuinely abandoned the IP. And I wish somebody could like pick it back up again and just kind of add to it. This could have been something, at least to me anyways. I feel like it could have been something great. I love how I'm trying to stop, but I'm just like sliding. All right, here we go. Alright. So he sits here and does his whole thing, destroys crap. Alright, we're gonna go and pick up the next guy. Which I think the next one is the robot. I gotta be really careful. I can't just hit... I just can't hit stuff recklessly, or I'll end up destroying my car. Oh my god, I tried to speed... I tried to drift. And that was just an absolute failure. Oh, come on. I'm glad that controlling cars has become so much easier now than back then. You were literally skating all over the place back, in these old games. Now, controls are a little bit easier. Okay, if I remember correctly, yours is actually over here. Yep, it's right here. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, come on. There goes my chest. Oh. Alright, we're almost there. Oh, I forgot this one sings. Oh no, he's not a singer. He's like a... He makes beats. There we go. Wasn't that terrible. I was not that terrible of a driver. Playing to an audience of nobody but me. Okay, come on. Come on. Alright, so we got one more. Yeah, I kind of want to play the full version of this now, honestly. Like, I'm actually kind of enjoying this. I know there's not much going on, and it's pretty simplistic in nature. I suppose there probably would be more to the game. I'm sure. But considering this is a demo, this is probably all they had at the time. And I'm sure this was probably meant for kids anyways, considering the characters that you're picking up. This was never meant to be like a fully serious game, I would imagine. Okay, and you are all the way over here. So, if I am correct, there should be like a bunch of building blocks and shit over here. Ooh, yeah, there is. A lot of blocks. I'm sorry. Don't lose your head over this. It's just you got crap all over the place, my guy. Look at this. Look, it was not that bad. Come on. All right, we did it. Now what? Okay, there we go. So that was essentially the game, I guess, or the demo. I think maybe we could do some races. Hold on. See, free races against the clock. Let's see how fast I can do this. I'm probably gonna suck really bad. You know what? I've always sucked at this one.
2, 1, go!
Because you also go against a ghost. Kind of like in Mario Kart. I think that was the intention of this game. This was supposed to be like a clone of Mario Kart. But it just never really got off the ground because there was just not a lot of characters that you knew. You know, like, I could ask a bunch of people, like a bunch of people were to watch, 1,000 people were to watch this video. I wonder how many of you guys would actually know any of these characters. You know, Speedy Eggbird or the other two. Guarantee you, not very many. And I think that's why essentially it just never got off the ground. But it was good. You know, it was a good concept at the time, you know. You know, because there wasn't very many racing clone or Mario Kart clones, you know. I'm like having a hard time speaking. I'm over here trying to race as well. Just trying to get ahead of this guy. I'm trying. I'm over here trying. But he's got me beat. When you're going against a bot, the bot always wins. His best lap, but I still lost. Alright, so that was that. I think, is there anything else? Duels. Okay, so we can't do duels. Alright, so yeah, that's literally it. I mean, it's not much, and it's not much to really go on based on this, but I mean, obviously you can kind of see what the game was intending to be. Now, I don't know the whole development process. I don't know if they, you know, like what happened to the company overall, if they just, this was like a one-time thing and then that was it. I have no idea, because it was one of those things that, you know, I played for like a little bit as a kid and then that was it, you know. Obviously, I moved on as time went on and I played other games, but this was just one of those things that was like, hey, you know, I remember playing this. Let me go back and try to find it and see if I can play it again. And, you know, here it is. And I have a couple more other games that I'm going to play that are games that I used to play a long time ago that probably nobody has ever heard of. So stay tuned for those. I mean, they're not much. They're not like the greatest games in the world. They're not like Call of Duty or anything, but it was just stuff that like I used to play that nobody else was playing, you know. I was kind of playing indie games before anybody else, if you think about it. So, or not necessarily before anybody else, but I was like playing indie games before, like, I suppose they became a big thing, as I guess, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I don't know if you guys want to play this yourself, I can. I mean, all there is really the demo. I mean, you can probably buy the full game if you want to play it, but I don't think very many people want to. But on the off chance that you do, I will link it in the description below. So, I guess with that being said, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. Drink plenty of water, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.